We have just released a fresh brand new editor to all of our customers, and I'm really excited to show you how it actually works. So as you can see on my left hand side, that is the previous interface, the old interface, and the right hand side the new interface. So let's see. From the beginning, you see there is a replay button and there is a note button on the old interface, and the new interface you will see a replay button with the person name whom you're going to replay, and the add note button, and you can do a lot more by scheduling this replay, snooze this replay, and if you have some thing draft, you can delete it from here as well. So let's open up the old editor. Here is the old classic editor that you all been using, and here is the new editor. And from the first impression you can see there is completely an overhaul of design, and bear with me, I will explain why is that happened. So on the left classic editor or the old editor, we do have any status and assigned information over there. We thought that we can do better. So what you can see in the new editor, you see the status over here and the assignee name. So you don't need another bar for that small information. And we also streamlined all these buttons. So there is another thing that you see, there is from this account to that account that we also redesigned. Now it has in one place, and you can see everything in one tiny place. So this gives you a bit of room for writing the replay that you have actually come to that thread for, right? So here is the massive difference on the UI part. Also, we have changed the replay button position, as you can see, and there is a button repositioning here and there. Bear with me, I will show you everything. So in the old editor, we do have just a minimize and maximize the editor button, and we had a lot of feedback from our clients that they need a resizer options for the replay editor. And here you go, we have a brand new resizer that you can resize the editor height as you can like, and you can also make it like a default chat box. So let's make it the standard height. So this is the important update of this editor. The second most important update is markdown support that you have all been asked for. So let's see how it works. As you are familiar with markdown, hash one single hash represent for the h1. So here is h1, here is h2. You can do a lot of code, you can do a lot, and you can also access all these things from a slash command. So it's like Notion like editor. You just press the slash command, you put any of these informations and go. Let's see. So this is how the things work in the markdown surface, and we have done a redesign and each and every pixel. So if you click the CC and BCC button over here, it opens up the editor, and here you can see the list is coming, and you can do a CC, BCC and all this stuff. So here we also have the CC and BCC, but it's really blended into the editor, and it actually looks much better on the new editor. So you can see we have CC, BCC and all this information, and you can also see the number of CC and BCC you have added. So there is a tiny small bit of details that will actually delight your experience. So here's the CC, BCC, and here's the CC, BCC as well. Now we have the preview options of the editor. Bear with me. Here is the preview. So if I write something and I change my mind, I close the window, it remains here. The draft is remain here, and when you come to the ticket, you will see a replay button, difference of replay button over here that is highlighted. Here is the preview, and you can see the preview. You can always close it, but on our previous editor there is no way you can do it. Like you have to have just delete the draft, but here you can draft it, keep it away, and you also see the draft is saved. On our previous editor there is no way you can see the draft is saved, only a small status which disappear immediately. So we did the draft behind the scene, but you gave us a lot of feedback to show it and make it visual, so we made it. And now you can close or you can open and just delete the draft. Voila, the draft is gone. That is also applicable for the note. So here is note, you can close it. You can also switch back to the editor. Here is replay. Previously replay was the note and toggle, replay toggle was the toggle button, but we have made it obvious, so it's reside here. And we also have more where you can delete the draft from here as well, schedule the replay, and you can also snooze the replay. The list, we have variable support in the editor. Let's say we have in our inbox, let's go and do the signature. Let's collapse it and do the signature here. Let's delete it. Here we have variable support. You can click the variables, inbox and names. You see the variables are now a chip design and clearly distinguishable, so you can always come back and click the variable. Previously it was just a small markup variables, but now it's clear that it is a variable. So there is another nice addition to the editor, and you can always access from here as well. I hope you have enjoyed this new editor experience, and we always look forward to hear your feedback.